Hey guys, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're continuing our game of Tex Murphy. I don't remember exactly what we got from it, like for some band-aids. I don't think there was anything in there.
The pillow smells slightly of Brylcreem. Nothing in here.
Okay. And yeah, to access this I have to go up here. Or not. Here.
It sounds like you didn't find too many answers in Linsky's warehouse.
No, just more questions. As I headed home for the night, one theory after another pounded in my head. If Linsky killed himself, what was the reason? Because he was in debt? His apparent health problem, whatever that was? Something to do with Sylvia? Or if Linsky was murdered, who was behind it? Dolores, because she knew Linsky was gonna dump her? Sylvia to get the insurance money? Or was it someone else with a motive I hadn't even discovered yet?
What topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Wanda Peck has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? A search for Overlord. What other topic? A search for S has been in. What other topic? Thank you for using the American Information Database. Goodbye.
Give me a second. Okay, you have effects. When the pick recurs unavailable, and that's it. Yeah, everything else I checked.
The circuit conductor kit.
certainly are a persistent rogue, aren't you? What can I do for you this time? Oh, I wish I could. I'm afraid I haven't heard. I seem to remember Carl mentioning somebody with those initials. It was Sonny. Sonny something or other. Sonny Fletcher. Yes, I'm certain that it was Sonny Fletcher.
You're right, Sonny Fletcher. It's all coming back to me. Oh, Sonny Fletcher.
I think he was a PI, like you. Although I doubt he was as handsome. I don't know what he was doing for Carl.
Okay. I'm back.
I'm busy, Murphy. Make it quick.
She's like this. I'm busy. What are you doing?
Older guy. He's a PI like you, or used to be. He has a little problem with the bottle. I don't know the name. I don't have.
Hey, Base, how's it going? Yeah.
What topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Sonny Fletcher has been initiated. What other topic? Thank you for using the...
An address. Two drunk driving convictions, complete criminal available, license revoked twice, currently active. Last year's tax return claiming income of 8,000, 2 year office, expired response. Address unknown. Current address unknown. Can I go there? Well, I might have to do that puzzle that I keep pushing. I could try items on items. Oh, it's a little more complicated this time. Not really. But I can't just go around click, 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 click. I have to pick it up again. But most of these will not combine. Bananas. Why do I have fucking bananas? Why would I want bananas? Yeah, I don't think anything will combine with anything. Well, man, touching the edge, like my mouse is at the edge, but I don't know. It just doesn't work. Here.
Sylvia's gone. I can look around the place or come back later.
Yeah, I've done this place multiple times. I don't think there's anything else, unless I forgot something.
Someday, I'll get my own Dr. Watson. Then we can sit in chairs like these and discuss my brilliant powers of deduction. I guess Linsky didn't plan on entertaining when he bought this bed.
Yeah, I've done all this. What the fuck? Okay. Is that something? No.
There are only 31 pieces on the chessboard. Seems like an odd number. There are only 31 pieces on the chessboard.
Doesn't seem to say anything different about this square here. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, grandfather clock. Grandma Murphy always found the name sexist. Great.
But they are grandmother clocks.
My mother still hasn't forgiven me for quitting piano lessons. My mother... Typical packing. My mother still hasn't forgiven me for quitting piano lessons. Then again, she still refuses to believe the rumors about Liberace. Typical packing boxes. Well, if there aren't any monkeys, I'm not interested. Could be a bar stool. It's a shame credenzas went out of style. I wish typical packing boxes. Typical packing boxes. Why would anyone keep something typical packing boxes? I hope this is just a space heater. Old college research paper. Nothing useful. Well, I bet no one thought to look up here for a pirate's chest. $20-year-old tax return. Fat.
Okay. Okay, so basically, let's save, even though I didn't do anything. Now we have to do this, but like I'm super like not interested in that, because to me it just seems like trial and error. So we need to do like a 21, 21, 21, 21, 21 everywhere. But like this could take a while. It's gonna be super fucking boring. Tex Murphy, Domino, Puzzle. Oop. Sleeping pills. Apparently there's secret pill. Oh, maybe they're in the safe. Yeah, so it's this. This is in the middle. Ah, fuck it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna start with the middle and then I'll figure it out. Fuck that. This, and this. I think. Exit? Voyons, oh non. Jesus Christ, come on, man. It's 4-8 something, or I think it's 4 something something. But how would you know? So apparently the combination is 498. 498, but I don't know why, how you would know this? Especially since I'm pretty sure that this also works. $21. Oh, 22? Yeah, this is 22 though. Okay, even if I just flip those? But... Yeah, it is 22. But if I put it there, it's fine. What? One. This could. This doesn't work. Maybe I fucked it up and it's like this. No, that's even worse. Eh. Mm.
A light is flashing
Ah.
the 4, the 9, and the 8. These 3 numbers are probably useful.
Warehouse.
Several items are inside the safe. I've seen this kind of thing before. It's a computer gizmo.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Computer gizmo.
The word safe is a mis... That's a passcard reader. You attach it to a computer, then use a passcard on it. Well, this is a life insurance policy taken out by Carl Linsky. And the sole beneficiary is Sylvia Linsky.
So apparently there's also sleeping pills here that I did not find. I have no idea where they are. Oh, the sleeping pills would be like in the bed, right? Did I pick them up? I don't think so. I don't remember what was under the pillow. There was something. Oh, God, yes. Ah, well, yes, okay. Okay, put the reader on the thing.
Passcard reader's hooked up. Now I'll need to scan the passcard.
I don't have a passcard. So what we picked up is this.
Well, this is a life insurance policy taken out by Carl Linsky. And the sole beneficiary is Sylvia Linsky.
And that's all we have. Let's go talk to Sylvia. Oh, she's good.
Well, look who it is. Oh, look who it is. Tex Murphy, handsome PI on the case from hell. I bet you've solved this damn mystery by now, haven't you?
Oh, it'll take a few minutes.
And here I am, Sylvia Linsky, the bereaved client whose daddy took a dive into the San Francisco Bay. It sounds interesting, doesn't it?
Sounds like you've had too much to drink.
Oh, don't tell me I've had too much to drink. I have plenty to drink about, more than you know.
That's just a grief time.
What do you know about grief? Huh? Is your daddy dead? Did your mama walk out on you before you could even pronounce your own name? Huh? I didn't think so. You know what it's like to be absolutely alone? That's what I am now, alone. I don't have anybody now.
Sylvia, I'm really sorry.
Don't pity me. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. Go away.
What you don't need is any more of this. What you do need is some Betty Pie.
Mr. Murphy, I'm surprised at you taking advantage of a woman who's had too much to drink.
Not tonight, Sylvia. I require my victims to be at least sober enough to sign a waiver. You passed that point a long time ago.
Don't you like me, Tex?
I like you. That's why I put you to bed. Now I'm gonna leave.
You're no fun. Not one bit.
Good night, Sylvia.
Good night. I like you too, Tex.
You're not gonna like anything in the morning.
You know, when we first met, it wasn't all that different from your night with Sylvia. But of course, you were the one that was sloppy drunk.
What? You talking about the Bastille Day celebration at the Bruin Stew? I wasn't that drunk.
Oh, no, we met before Louis' party. Don't you remember? Come on, sweetie.
Oh, I do remember something, but I thought that was a dream. It's all kind of fuzzy.
Okay, buddy. Come on. Time to go
Louie.
home. No.
Louie, one more.
Hey, let's get going, bud. Come on. It's morning. You've got places to go. I've got... Oh, come on, guy. Get out of here. Look at what you've done to my stand.
I can get those.
No, I don't need your
Let me
help.
help you with that.
Get your hands off me, you pervert! Yeah, I guess that wasn't a very promising start.
Now I know why I don't remember. You punched me. I mean, my jaw hurt for a week and I never did figure out why. Well, it was kind of a down period in my life.
Well, things have gotten better. Haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm dying to find out how you went from the starched-pressed young PI to a puddle of drool. Let's hear some more about your story.
Well, you're making it sound so glamorous.
What did you do after you left Sylvia?
Well, the next morning, Dolores Lightbody contacted me. She had got an appointment with Arnold Sternwood out at the North Hill Clinic. And I went out to see him.
Mr. Murphy, this won't take long, will it? I have an extremely full docket.
Hey, Whoopster, how's it going? They're kind of retelling the story here where, no, Tex Murphy, before Under Killing Moon, he was suit and tie, the perfect little PI, but when you play, even though there wasn't as many cutscenes in the two first games, but definitely the first one, there were little cutscenes with this guy in it, and he was still like, he was the doofus that he is in Tex Murphy Under a Killing Moon. I don't know. I'm good, indeed.
Well, I suppose just this one time we can forego the background check and hobby questionnaire.
So, what can I do for you?
Well, I've always been fascinated by any kind of medical facility. Could you tell me about North Hill?
We offer every type of quality health care and are rated among the 10 best hospitals in the world.
So, can you tell me what Carl Linsky did around here, using words I can understand?
When he was younger, he was one of the very best neurosurgeons. Do you know what that means? For the past few years, he worked mostly in research. Now, I don't mean to be unaccommodating, Mr. Murphy, but I really do have urgent matters to attend to.
Look, sorry, can I just have a couple of minutes?
Carl worked here for 26 years. Over the past few years, his age forced him to give up surgery in favor of research. We were friends, though not extremely close. I was sorry to learn of his premature death. I can't give you any details regarding that. I've never... Miss Peck works for Capricorn. While I respect her professionalism and the ideas of the organization for which she works, I don't look back on our brief association with any fondness. I've never... I assure you, Mr. Murphy, I had no part in the death of Carl Linsky.
Yes, this is the later one before the Tesla Effect, which came out way later, like 2010, 12, something like that.
I can't give you any details regarding that. I consider it an honor to work here in light of the clinic's well-deserved reputation. Until Ms. Lightbody contacted me, I was unaware that Carl had made North Hill a beneficiary in his will. About a year ago, Capricorn came to us, to Carl Linsky specifically, with allegations of unethical research practices. The charges were completely without merit. But Carl decided to take a voluntary leave of absence, and Capricorn decided to not pursue the investigation. Warner worked for us as an intern. He was fired as a result of his unprofessional behavior. I have no idea where he is now. That company supplies us with many technologically advanced medications, including what you might call anti-aging drugs. They're very much on the cutting edge in their field. I believe she was Carl's fiancée, as well as the executor of his will. I didn't know her prior to Carl's death. I've never heard of it. I've been known to play chess on occasion, in those rare moments when I have time for leisure. Carl gave me no indication of being suicidal. Of course, I hadn't seen him in over 2 months. That young woman is trouble. I won't burden you with details. Suffice it to say that she has a way with older men and knows how to get what she wants. I don't want to seem rude, but I really do have many pressing engagements. Let's stick to business, shall we?
Already have access to Capricorn. Yeah, 'cause this is a retelling of Mean Street, which is the first Tex Murphy game. A lot of the names have been kept, so I remember a lot of stuff and the order. And it seems that there was a lot of stuff in the first game. So if in the first game, each time you go into a house, they give you this sort of VR, that's what they call the manual interface, where you're looking around. The game would take like would take so much time. So it seems that they just compressed everything. So we already have access to Capricorn, which came out way later in Main Streets.
I dealt with Capricorn in one of my later cases, but this was the first time in the Capricorn building. I mean, the exterior was impressive, but what I saw inside was dynamite.
Some woman, I'd guess. Well, from your choice of metaphors, I don't think I'm going to like this part of the story very much.
I think I'm mixing up Capricorn with another sect in the second game, though. Now that I think about it.
Wanda Peck. How may I help you, Mr. Murphy?
Because Wanda Peck used to be a journalist for whatever journal. So it wasn't a Capricorn organization. It sounds fishy and sect-like. A tried and true pickup line, a flattering question, a modest proposal.
Well, for starters, why don't you and I get married?
Okay, yeah, good.
I'm sorry, but I'm married to my work. I'll take your proposal as a compliment.
I'll pick up a job application on my way out.
Sorry, I'm just not hiring.
Can I at least take you out? I know this nice little bowling alley serves the best cheese fries in town.
Why don't you just tell me the reason for your visit?
I'd like you to tell me everything you know about Carl Linsky. I'm investigating his suicide.
I read about Linsky's death. I was sad about it. But why do you want to talk to me? Take a seat.
I wanted to find out whether his run-in with Capricorn had anything to do with his death.
I get the feeling you're not convinced that Linsky's death was a suicide. If that's the case, I'd be glad to help you in your investigation. About a year ago, we were told that Mr. Linsky was conducting unethical practices on comatose and terminally ill patients at North Hill Clinic. I looked into the matter, but was unable to prove anything. Mr. Linsky voluntarily took a leave of absence, saying he had other projects to pursue, so we decided to drop the investigation. Capricorn's primary mission is to identify, then infiltrate organizations suspected of practicing extreme discrimination. These include everything from UFO cults to hate groups to unethical research scientists. I don't have any information.
Yeah, Capricorn didn't exist in the first game.
I keep hearing the word overlord, especially linked to the Law and Order Party. I don't know if it's a person, place, or thing, but it seems to represent a lot of power.
The Law and Order Party was one of the first things that the game introduces to us in the original. And it's like, who the fuck are they,
As the
and why would
director
I
of the
care?
clinic, he was understandably eager to avoid any scandal and was very helpful throughout our investigation of Carl Linsky. As you probably know, the clinic has an outstanding reputation. We were surprised when the allegations against Carl Linsky came up. I would prefer to keep our relationship strictly professional if you don't mind, but perhaps we can help each other out. We're putting a lot of our resources into investigating law and order. Their legal people make sure they don't cross the line publicly, but their ideology is pretty frightening to anyone with any intelligence or belief in human rights.
Yes, probably not there. Yes, okay.
Tex, let me apologize for last night. The things I said were 10% depression and 90% alcohol. Hopefully there's something I can do to make it up to you. If there's anything else you need, just ask. I'm not really interested in politics, but I can tell you my father didn't care much for the Law and Order Party. My father had some kind of run-in with them a while ago, but he didn't give me any details. So, you found the policy. Well, not that it's going to do me any good, but who knows? Maybe things will work out. I don't know what that is. Doesn't sound familiar. I'll admit, I could use the insurance money, but I doubt I'll ever get it. That's where my father worked. He was highly respected in his profession. As I said, my father's will is more trouble than it's worth. I don't know what that is. She's a hideous woman. If she weren't handling my father's will, I would have nothing to do with her.
Did we talk about this earlier?
If my father was planning on dumping Dolores, it wouldn't be a surprise. I never understood what he saw in her in the first place. My father loved chess. He used to say I'd be a good player, but I've never been interested in it.
So what can I do for the world's sexiest PI? Well, they're a bit too right-wing for me, but I do agree with many of their policies. Oh, and they have the most handsome and attractive gubernatorial candidate. That's some sort of spy organization. Carl didn't think too fondly of it for some reason.
I need to go see the police for that. Yeah.
I'm busy, I don't meddle in politics, but I like most of what I've heard from the Law and Order Party. It's about time government did something to clean up the streets and get rid of all the illegals. I've heard of it, but I don't have any privileged information about it. Okay, look. Fletcher's had a few DUIs. He's a friend of the Colonel's, and as a favor, we didn't make him do any time. If you can keep that to yourself, I'll call Fletcher's parole officer and let you know where you can find Sonny.
Nice. Oh, Sonny's apartment. Okay, let's get back to our fist first.
What topic would you like us to research? A search for information, law and order has been initiated. What other topic? A search for Capricorn has been in. What other topic? Thank you for using.
Opposed illegal immigration, rising crime rates, and a perceived ineffectiveness of American criminal justice. Last year's election resulted in 27 victories for the Law and Order Party, all the municipal level. Still a political minority, Law and Order has yet to win a state seat, but are gaining public support. Capricorn, civilian agency for the protection of the right of individuals and the creation of order. Reason and neutrality. Shit. Shit! New York, Senate offices, one for the owned funded, works in conjunction with local police fire. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll take a little break here. We'll be back in a minute.
Johnson, I want to have a report on my desk now! Where are you, Johnson? Your #1 job description is to keep Duncan Johnson. It's time for you to produce. I'm tired of your excuses. That report was due on my desk at 9 o'clock this morning. 9 o'clock this morning.
Introducing Metal Gear Solid 2, Substance, only on Xbox. The original smash hit, plus loads of extra gameplay, like over 500 new missions, exciting new storylines, and all new playable characters. Not to mention some of the meanest bosses you'll ever encounter. Metal Gear Solid 2, Substance, only on Xbox. Rated M for mature from Konami.
What the? Move it, maggot!
Sonny Fletcher.
The address Detective Clements got from Sonny Fletcher's parole officer turned out to be a filthy, vermin-infested motel. It was a dump, and it smelled like a porta potty at a chili cook-off.
Okay, I get the point.
Sorry. I just couldn't imagine why Carl Linsky would hire a detective who lived in a place like that.
What do you want?
Yeah, I've got some great news. Your parole officer says the cops are almost positive that you didn't kill Carl Linsky.
What makes you think I know Carl Linsky?
Listen, Sonny, all I need is a few minutes out of your busy schedule.
So, you're PI.
Well, that's what I tell all the chicks. My name's Murphy.
All right. Come in, Murphy. I'll talk to you. Mi casa es tu casa.
Thanks.
Close the door.
Nice place.
Yeah. My travel agent got it for me.
I'd get a new travel agent. Is this your permanent residence?
It just might be. Why?
That's just... It's like you're hiding out from bill collectors or something.
I guess you could say that. Come on! What do you want from me, huh?
I understand Carl Linsky had hired you. At least, before he died.
I had nothing to do with Carl Linsky buying the farm. Bible truth.
The Bible says the truth will set you free. Oh. What were you working on with Linsky?
Okay, I guess I can tell you now. It doesn't matter. He wanted me to find some people for him.
Why?
I don't know. Man gives me a list of names and I go to work, okay?
If you don't mind me saying, why would Linsky hire you? You don't look like you're in much condition to be working.
That's low. I haven't had a drink in almost 2 years! Until last week!
I guess you're pretty thirsty by then.
You're funny, man! You're so funny.
Jeez. What are you working on with Linsky?
Look, I just tracked down 2 people, all right? It was a Val Davis and a Rona Morgan. Didn't take me any time. I found out where they were. They were in the ground, and they hadn't been there too long.
Is that when you dropped the case?
Yeah, around there. Look, I prefer not to talk about this anymore, okay?
Okay.
Gracias.
If you could just give me some more information about the names on the list.
I can't remember.
Come on, don't hold out on me. You want a bribe or something? You know that's illegal.
I can't remember. Bible's truth.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm working on Linsky's suicide, and I just need some information, a clue or a lead, something to keep the thing going.
Wait a minute. All right. Tell me to hang on to it, a bee's up, in case anything happened to him.
Bees up.
Just a bishop.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Just a warning. You better get off this case right now. Judgment Day is looking for me, and it could look for you, too. You better get out, amigo.
I'll keep your warning in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll see each other around.
Yeah, maybe. Hey.
I'll shut the door.
So he gave us Here's the chess piece. So we need to put it back on the chessboard, which is here, I guess.
What can I do to help?
Probably nothing.
I've never heard of her. Doesn't sound familiar.
What's this? 2 pieces for the price of 1.
Oh. Puzzle time. Hello. For instruction, press F1. This looked like it was at the right place, but yeah, fuck it. This snapped. Okay, does this snap? Yeah, it just snaps into place. That's nice. What is that?
Pass card E.
Oh.
Well, if they use the same alphabet I do, that means there are at least
How did I
5
get
of these
this
cards
pass card?
floating around.
Exactly what?
Maybe more.
It was a cut out pass card, but why was I trying to assemble it by using just the back and the line of the card instead of the front where there's way more stuff to help me do the puzzle? Whatever. It's not like it was hard or anything, so we have the computer card, so let's go back to his office. The computer was at the warehouse. Yeah. Huh. Oh. I guess I was on caps lock. Mr. Fletcher, if something has happened to me, you can be sure it was murder. Then my daughter Sylvia know. At this point, I can't say for certain who would want me dead, though it may be related to the project I contracted to work on. I contracted you to work on? Other than Val Davis, Rona Morgan, and Bosworth Clark, I haven't been able to find out the names Of the others involved in the project, if you can track down Bosworth Clark, he may be the best bet for additional information. Also, I have an address for you to check out. Route 12, Box 4, Fresno. Whoever's running the project could be based there. Okay, so now we could go to that address. Which I guess is here, Fresno's office. Or try to find where the others are, but let's go to Fresno's office.
The Fresno address was in the heart of the hot zone, in what might have been a strip mall, at least before the bombs fell. It seemed pretty obvious the place was a front, a red herring meant to throw off any passing bloodhounds. But I'd made the trip, so I decided to check it out. I guess this chair didn't make the cut. Now, why would they leave a perfectly good bookcase behind? A safe. And it appears to be connected somehow to the commemorative plate display. That's a nice rendering of the golden... These plates represent 3 different locations of the world. And it looks like there's a time indicator on each one. Hopefully there's something around here that can help me out with this. That's a nice rendering. These plates represent 3 different locations of the world. And it looks like there's a time indicator on each one. Looks like there were a few packing boxes left over from the move. Looks like there were a few packing boxes left over from the move. Looks like there were a few packing boxes left. There were a few packing boxes left over from the move. Someone left their day planner behind. There are 3 different appointments. Dinner on Monday in San Francisco at 6 p.m. Lunch on Tuesday in Paris at 2 p.m. Breakfast in Sydney on Thursday at 9 a.m. I hope this person can keep track of time zones. And what's this note about 3 sets of 3? It must be important. Looks like there were a few packing boxes left over from the move. It's a map of the world with 3 different time zones highlighted.
The same as here?
There are 3 different appointments. Dinner on Monday in San Francisco at 6 p.m. Lunch on Tuesday in Paris at 2 p.m. Breakfast in Sydney on Thursday.
Easy enough.
There are 3 different appointments. Dinner on Monday in San Francisco at 6 p.m. Lunch on Tuesday in Paris at 2 p.m. Breakfast in Sydney on Thursday at 9 a.m. I hope this person can keep track of time zones. And what's this note about 3 sets of 3? It must be important.
The time zones, okay, yeah, I can just put them in, it won't work, I think. Paris, 2 p.m. and Sydney, 9 a.m. Yeah, if I just put them in, and then the third, well, 3 sets of 3s, I don't know what that third thing is, just this, I guess. But if I just do 6 p.m. Wait. Well, that would be 6 p.m., right? And then 2 p.m. in Paris doesn't work because there's no p.m. Here is a.m. I guess this one. Oh, and this is. Oh, wait. Okay, goes all the way to a.m. or p.m. Okay. Well, let's try it out. 6 p.m. 2 p.m. And then 9 a.m. Of course, that doesn't work.
It's a map of the world with 3 different time zones highlighted.
Okay, so if it's I'm guessing it's local time here, so the 6 p.m. San Francisco, I guess that's correct. And then for the Paris 2 p.m. Like there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 1 p.m. or 13. Yeah. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 differences. So it's always like plus 9. So 6 p.m. plus 9. That's 12. I guess like 12 a.m. And then Sydney is 9 a.m. That's another. So that was 9. That's like 18. Oh wait, no, what am I doing? I took the 6 and I added. No, I need to take the 2 p.m. and add 9. That will be 11 p.m. Does that make sense? I didn't like breakfast, blah blah blah. We'll see. 11 p.m. Sounds weird. I think that was dinner, so maybe. Yeah. And the 9 a.m. thing, you add or maybe just go back. I'm not sure. 9. It's 19. It's 22. Wait, I can just do 10 p.m. That's 22 minus 4. That's 18. So that's 18 differences between those. So I take 9 a.m. and I add 18. That brings us to 27, which would be maybe 3 a.m. Yeah, that doesn't sound right, but whatever. Let's try it out. And again, I'm basically saying this is 6 p.m. and that doesn't change. Then the 2 p.m. Paris, I'm adding, or maybe I need to subtract, so maybe there's that. I'm adding 9 hours, so it brings us to 11 p.m. instead of 2. And then the Sydney was 9 a.m. and I had to add 18 hours. And that brought us to 3 a.m. Yeah. Yeah. But I don't think that's it. Yeah. Let's instead remove So 6 p.m. I'm sure this is right. Then 2 p.m., which is 14 hours. Add, subtract 9. Right? It'd be 5 a.m. And then Sydney's 9 a.m. That's the one that's just fucks me over. Because I was going forward 18 hours. Why did I write it down? $18. So now 18 in the other direction. Well, it's 9 a.m. So remove 9. So we're back at midnight. And then remove another 9. And that brings us to 2 p.m. No, that doesn't work. And yeah, no, it's 15 plus 9, 24. So it would be 15. So it would be 3 p.m. I hope this is this, because I'm gonna look it up at this point. 3 p.m. Come on, man. Ah, tell you, come this. Seems logical. Inside the planet, there's a scheduled dinner at San Francisco 6 p.m., lunch at Paris 2 p.m., and breakfast at Sydney 9 a.m. Then it says 3 set of 3s. Yeah, I don't know what exactly that means. Look at the time zone charts. From it, you can get a conclusion that the time difference from San Francisco to Paris is +9. That's what I did, right? And San Francisco, Sydney is +18. That's exactly what I did. So set San Francisco's time 6 p.m. Paris time. What? What are you talking about? But set San Francisco time 6 p.m. Okay. 6 p.m. Paris time 3 a.m. Oh, and then we do it again and again. Okay.
A handsome display of commemorative plates. Interesting.
So we do. The first thing I did was correct, apparently. 6 p.m. Then 3 a.m. No, that's not correct. That's not what I wrote. And then I did the other one here, 11. That was correct, but not for the first, but for this. Oh, fuck off, man. Fuck that. It's 6 p.m., 3 a.m., I don't even know where you get these things actually. Like the logic behind all this. The time difference from San Francisco Paris is +9. And so just +9. Fuck that. Just +9. So 6 p.m. +9 equals 3 a.m. No. Eh. Yes. Why did I... Why here 2 p.m.? Eh. So... Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. I don't understand this puzzle. I will be humble and say I don't get it, and I really don't care of getting it at this point. This is not the good part of the game, in my opinion. Oh my god. So we do this, do 3 a.m. Don't ask me why. Then we do 12 p.m. here. Oh, it actually toggles something. Then you do 2 p.m. here. Then you do 5 a.m. here. And then you do 11 p.m. here. Oh, fuck. Oh. 2 p.m. 5 a.m. 11 p.m. Oh, that's what it says right here. Oh no. Said, why did you change your order, you fucking asshole? Now he starts here for some reason. Said Paris at 2 p.m. Then San Francisco. Then he goes back here because... And then we go back here because why not? Like, why did you put that in this order here? What? And then Sydney, 11 p.m. Then said Sydney at 9 a.m. Then San Francisco, why not? 3 p.m. And then Paris, 12 a.m. I have to say, and this is like the second puzzle, like that stupid fucking tile puzzle was just so easy. And then we have this thing here. The Tex Murphy games. They're the games that like just I feel like a fucking dumbass when I play Tex Murphy. I've never, no other games I've done this a better job of like I'm feeling like I'm extremely fucking stupid when I play Tex Murphy. All the other games with puzzles, it's just, even when I'm not able to find a solution by myself and I look it up, it makes sense and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm smart. This game, nope. And pretty much the whole series was like this. Well, it got worse and worse, actually. It's getting worse. Like, over series, it's like, oh, you thought the Pandora Tomorrow puzzle were hard or were easy or whatever. Oh, we're going to up that difficulty. Fuck you. Because that's the best part of this game.
A photo of Carl Linsky is about the last thing I'd expect to find in a safe in an abandoned office in the middle of a hot zone. Something tells me I need to find out who the other guy in the photo is.
Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything else here.
Electric bill. That appears to be the only exit. Looks like there were a few packing boxes left over from the move. With all the devastation in this area, I'm surprised this building is still standing. Looks like mail's still being delivered to this address.
And what was in the envelope? I thought we were opening up the envelope. I guess we got an address there, but I'm not sure. No. So what was the point of that envelope? I hate the fact that some items just disappear. You read them and poop, and you're like, did I get some information from this or what? Talk to you again, I guess.
Listen, Mr. Murphy, I've been cooperative, and I've answered all your questions already. I'm under no obligation to help you any further.
You got me. You are a very stylish man. Did you know that? And I just came by to check out your ensemble. That is a very nice suit.
If we wanted a comedian around, I would hire one. Why are you here this time?
I'm looking to getting hired as a comedian.
This photo appears to have been taken recently. The other man is John Klaus. John Klaus worked here before I became director. He was the top surgeon and left North Hill for a distinguished position at San Francisco General. I believe he may have performed Carl Linsky's surgery. I don't know who that is. The name is unfamiliar. I don't know who that is. I am sympathetic to the Law and Order Party platform, though I'm not a registered member of the Law and Order Party itself.
I think what they wanted me to do is just like, I don't know exactly what's the logical. There's no logic here. It's just a puzzle. Well, there's a logic, but I think they just wanted to do like the 6, like right, the 6 p.m. Like I took the first 6 p.m. and then I converted it to Paris and Sydney. That was the first thing. And I take the second one, Paris 2 p.m. So Paris is at 2 p.m. and then I do Sydney, San Francisco, and then I go to Sydney 9 a.m. and then I do like the conversion to I think that was it. Okay, so it wasn't that hard. It's just me that's too tired and I have no patience for these puzzles anymore. So you gave us a lot of information. Let's go talk to you. I don't think he'll give us anything.
Never. I don't have a lot of time to wait. She was a professor at USF. Died in a speeder wreck a couple of weeks ago. I guess you're gonna tell me it wasn't an accident, right? You've got quite an imagination. She was some sort of research scientist. Her family had us investigate her death, but we didn't find any evidence to indicate that it was anything but accidental poisoning.
we're not using a lot of the inventory items that we have on stuff, except keys. But I picked up a bunch of things and I never used them yet. And apparently already in day 2, I don't know how many days they are. So in the first game, there was literally no puzzles about, except again using a key and a fucking key lock, but just using an item in your inventory with the environment. Again, like the chess piece on the chessboard, I don't really count that. Like some kind of like puzzle or oh yeah, you can do that with that. Like there was well, there was a lot of those in the other 2 games, the 2 games that relate the most with this one, like Pandora and Under Killing Moon.
So what can I do for
But
the
here it's
world?
mostly PI stuff, which I really appreciate, going around talking to people. No, it's not difficult. It's just going through a fucking bunch of lists. But I still find that that's the meat of the game. That's where I'm enjoying the most, the conversation, the jokes, the story, and not being stopped by a puzzle that just doesn't relate to the story at all. It's just a puzzle that could be put in any other game, but it's here for reasons. I do like going around the environment and looking in drawers and stuff like that. That's cool.
Oh, my darling Carl. I don't recognize his friend, though. This photo was taken recently. Oh, I wish I...
Yeah, we'll probably have to go to the computer to get some addresses. No, we're done with this. So we talk to you, talk to you.
So, how is your investigation progressing?
Pretty good. And I'd like to ask you some more questions, but can I just stare at you for a few minutes?
Oh my god, dude.
That's good.
You flatter me, but I'd be more comfortable if we kept this professional. What have you found out?
If I look at you for 5 minutes, it's... Why are you uncomfortable?
Carl Linsky and John Klaus together. This is extremely interesting. Do you mind if I have this photo examined? I'd like to find out exactly when and where it was taken. I'll let you know if I find anything out, okay? Klaus is a scary man. He has a lot of pull in the Law and Order party. I think he'd run for office.
She kept the photo, she
the
said.
image for it. Instead, he
Good thing
sits
she's the
behind the
last one
curtain
I
and
gave her
pulls
the photo
strings.
to.
Can't help you there.
Don't know. Okay. Are you?
When I returned to Sonny's motel room, he wasn't there, but he'd left a letter for me taped to the door.
And apparently I cannot read that letter right now. Murphy, I warned you to get off the Linsky case, and I didn't tell you why. But you have the right to know. A long time ago, believe it or not, I was like you. Young, driven, invincible. I got caught up in an investigation that was too big for me. Cost me the most precious thing in my life. My life was murdered. It looks like it says my life was murdered. My wife was murdered? Jeez, those W's, dude. Was murdered by a man who called himself Big Jim Slade. Yes, for me, he was the angel of death. I've lived in fear and shame ever since, but I've tried to find reasons to go on. Not long ago, I was tracking down the names on the list Linsky gave me and got the lead on the whereabouts of someone named Bosworth Clark. I ended up near an old Anasazi ruin? about 40 miles southwest of Tucson. Something was inviting. Yeah, those fucking W's are the worst. Something was waiting for me there, a sign from the angel of death. A sign that I'm aware he meant for me to find. At that moment, I knew that my judgment day was drawing near. Meeting you made me take a hard look at myself. I've decided that it's time I faced my demon. Slade feeds my on fear, but not this time. I intend to avenge what he did to me, or die trying. I know my words of caution will fall on deaf ears. I'll still remember what it was to be young. I only ask you to do one thing. Don't end up like me. We haven't seen any mutants yet. And that's kind of weird because I think that one of the first character we encounter in the main street was a mutant because we had to talk to a guy that saw Linsky throw himself off the bridge. And that was a somewhat important character, I thought, and he's not here in this game. At least not yet, but at this point, he's like, we're way past that. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, computer time.
What topic would you like us to research? A search for information on John Klaus. What other topic? A search for Bosworth has been. What other topic? A search for Val has been. What other topic? A search for Rona has. What other topic? Thank you for using.
Bosworth Clark. Remote access, all business, AT&T, access positions. Whereabouts? Unknown. Gideon Enterprises. I think that's the first time we hear about that, right? Dead. Dead. Speeder crash. No mention of Gideon, though. John Kloss. That's the boss of the whole thing. Grandmaster chess player. No. Okay. We did get the address of, yeah, exactly. Anasazi ruin. More fun puzzles here.
This well's drier than Grandma's meatloaf and a little too deep for comfort. I'd better not jump down there, or I may be here a lot longer than planned.
Well, now I really want to jump down, though. Oh. Oh.
There's a bucket down there with a brick in it. If I can find something to hook onto the bucket handle with, I could take a closer look at the brick.
Maybe.
This won't work by itself. This won't work by itself.
Oh, okay, he says that, so.
This won't work by itself. Not what you'd call lush vegetation. There's a bucket down there with a brick. There's a bucket down there with a brick. Not what you'd call lush vegetation. A couple of long, sturdy poles. Wooden box. Looks like a brick with an Anasazi figure drawn on it. Looks like a brick with an Anasazi. Nothing puts a smile on my face like... Looks like...
Did you say nothing puts a smile on my face like a little pot? Oh man. I skipped over that joke.
Well, this looks suspiciously like a primitive fishing pole. Yet another mystery of the Anasazi. Interior decorating, Anasazi. Interior decorating, Anasazi style. Interior decorating, Anasazi style. Now there's no apparent way to open this door. Maybe it's connected somehow to that weird thing on the other wall.
This?
I have no idea what this is, but it's probably important. Maybe something around here can tell me about it. This door doesn't open. I'll have to find another way in.
Oh, something's happening. I'm just combining stuff. Let's look at everything first. Oh, it's a trap. Maybe it's just ready like that. Oh, need some bananas maybe? I don't know.
I have no idea what this is, but it's probably important. Maybe something around here can tell me about it. An old guidebook. Maybe this will help me find my way around here.
In some of the chambers, a special altar the ceremony performed required 8 god bricks, each had different deity painted on them. According to legend, deep secret will be revealed to anyone who can ensure that no brick was in line with another, either horizontally with which got to the master of his own domain. Wasn't there a puzzle pretty much like that in one of the other games? Oh, that's not good.
Whoa, that snake doesn't look very friendly. And it doesn't look like it's gonna move away from that brick anytime soon. Maybe I can bait it into moving.
This?
This won't work by itself.
It is a mouse. They do eat mices. So this and this. Oh. I'm sure there's supposed to be an animation there, but we're missing it for some reason. Like this? Oh. There you go. That's exactly the kind of puzzle I was talking about. I like those. Not too complicated.
Looks like a pile of good-sized sticks.
Picking up the good-sized sticks.
Ceremonial chamber. One of the earliest forms of nightclubs known to man. Ceremonial chamber. One of the earliest forms of nightclubs known to man. Ceremonial chamber. One of the earliest forms of nightclubs known to man.
Oh, hello. Well. Can't look at it, but you can pick it up. Okay.
Ceremonial chamber. One of the earliest forms of nightclubs known to man. This door doesn't open. I'll have to find another way in. Three interlocking cogwheels are fixed to the walls. Mysterious. Well, I'm no expert on Anasazi culture, but it looks to me like I'll have to line up the red dots on the cogs to the corresponding red marks on the wall.
Yo, Nix. You know I'm almost done though. It's pretty late. But thanks for the raid anyway. Okay. Just puts it exactly at the same place. Same thing with this one, but when I do this, it does move this one a bit. And I need to align all of these here. There's gonna be some trial and error shit. Oh, there we have this one. But then it's gonna be hard to move the other ones without fucking up with this. As soon as I do this, I'm gonna fuck it up. Yeah, it's the same quality. So it was the same bullshit. These puzzle here, I do not appreciate any of them. I'd much rather piece out a torn piece of paper, which is kind of a like a very common puzzle in Tex Murphy. But these mist-like puzzles, oof, I do not like them. But when I turn this or this, it should be the same fucking thing. Right? Like this is this is there. No, this goes at the same place. It looks the same, but there might be a little, like one more gear on this one. Oh, we have this one now. Oh, this basically gonna do nothing. Well, on this side, but and also the order here is important, I think. So when I do this, this one on the left moves one spot on the right for each turn of this wheel. And this thing goes one in the other direction. Yes. So this is gonna go there, this is gonna go there, this so close. Just by fiddling with it. Bang. But even if I had this one and this one, I still don't have this one. And if I move and this one will make the opposite, right? If this one brings this one in that direction and this one in that direction. Or twice in this direction. This one goes down one direction here. wow, no, okay. Too late for me to think about how this works. This. Wait. No. Yeah, no, it's. Yeah, this is like some autistic kind of shit here. Like, it's wow. This is very much Rubik cube puzzle kind of like, and my brain doesn't understand those. Like, I'm on a Rubik cube and I'm like, and like I can assure you that I had no problem with physics, equations, and all that shit in mathematics in college and all the way to university, but Rubik cube, I'm like, oh well, I'm gonna try to do this face here. Oh, well, of course this face is fucked up. But now if I touch anything here, it'll fuck up this again. So I need to, I don't know how you do it. Really, like my brain just does not work that way. It just doesn't. For some people, I know it's like not easy, but it just for them they can do it. I can't.
Interior decorating, Anasazi style. Interior decorating, Anasazi style.
It's possible that we have all the things I needed to pick up. This thing here, I think I would have been easily able to do it back in the day because this is an equation essentially. You know, you need to know the relations between this gear, its relation between the two other gears, this gear, the relation with the two other gears, and this gear relation with two other gears. And then once you understand that, I think you could write an equation and figure it out. But I can't remember how to do it. But I'm pretty sure you could. Yeah. Let's see if I can figure this out. Like the next puzzle, I think this is the type of puzzle that usually I don't have that much problem with. Here, go around. This place is needlessly complicated. Look at all the around to do just to go here. There you go. No, I need to go on that.
The holes in the walls are the same size as the bricks I've found with the Anasazi drawings on them. I'm guessing that 8 bricks
all these
inserted
things
into the
here.
correct open. I don't think I have everything I need to
I
try
need
this
8
yet.
bricks. I need 8 bricks. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I'm missing 2. We have this rope and a bunch of sticks. Try to combine these things together. There you go. Rope and pipe. Ah. Oh, that's to get one of them in the well here. But now that I move the thing around, that puzzle, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. And this probably to get the last part. Yeah, because one here, you can definitely pick it up with this. Wow. Now we didn't see Tex doing it, no? Yeah, now we have 7 of them, and I feel that the last one is acquired by doing this part here. It's late. I was about to say I'm gonna fiddle again with it. No, it's too late now. Save this for next time. There you go. We're gonna read Mnemonic Man's playing some MechWarrior 5. Thanks for watching, everyone. Tomorrow, I pretty much have the whole day for me. Well, at least the afternoon. I think I'm gonna put Avowed on the back burner, even though I want to play it, but I just want to focus on Baldur's Gate right now. So probably tomorrow, like 4 or 5 hours of Baldur's Gate, followed by Xenogears at 8 p.m. and pretty much the same thing on Thursday. And then next week after that, I'll probably continue Avowed. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night. See you next time. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that!